sweethearts, I hope we are all well and welcome to episode 2 of Nightmarish Natter. So, today, with the upcoming remake of Silent Hill 2 coming out, I thought it would be pretty cool to have a sit-down talk and talk about everything Silent Hill!
Related! Oh yeah! Boom!
So, ladies and gents, grab your brews and let's get nattering. Hey!
Or your coffee, I'll add.
Right, so we all know Silent Hill 2 is a masterpiece. It's just a masterpiece. Yeah. Like, there's nothing else better. There's no other words to describe it, is there?
No,
right.
It's legendary. Just absolutely legendary.
And awesome, supernatural. It is a bit of a survivalist horror, isn't it? Not as...
I'd say it's more psychological horror.
Yes.
Because it does kind of...
It's a supernatural psychological horror, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very in-depth game surrounding... Sorry, I'm getting my bloody words mixed up. Surrounding mental health.
Yeah, trauma.
Substance, well not substance, but you know, alcohol.
Abuse,
surrounding a lot of things. So, Silent Hill 2 was released between September and November of 2001 by the Team Silent and Konami.
How old were you? I was 10.
I was
10.
2001, I was 11.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't actually play it straight away though. It must have been out for about a year or two before I played it, but honest to God, that game...
It just sticks with you forever.
Like, out of all the Silent... You know, we're not going to go into depth about different Silent Hills and stuff, but out of all the Silent Hills, 2 was my best.
That one.
2 was my favourite. 2 will always stick with me.
100%.
Always stick with me. So, we're going to be covering a lot. Because the remake's out. We're not going to go too much into the remake, because...
Oh, everyone's talking about the remake. It's got so much to live up to. So.
Yeah, so we're just waiting. October 8th can come. We'll play. We'll make our mind up. Yeah, obviously, we've seen a few bits and bobs, but we're not going to get into that today because we are here of bloody hell about the OG. So let's start.
OG.
How do you want to start, my darling? Oh, by the way, guys, please say hello.
Hi.
To my lovely bestie, Laura. Woohoo! So...
In the house. Yeah. Fist bump.
The fedora, bloody fedora. Fucking hell.
It's fine.
Freddie's hat was coming down.
That would be like an omen of that falling on my head.
That would be...
It would be amazing. It'd be like... You know, this is the start of something great. It's the start of something great.
Absolutely. So,
come
on, mate.
I'm just trying to. I'm honestly like.
How are we going to start this, baby?
It's been 23 years.
It's been 84 years.
It's 23 years since that come out, and it's like, how? And where's the time gone?
The game still grabs you now.
Oh god, yeah.
The game still grabs you now. Like how deep that game gets, and how much you can like be absorbed. Yeah. You get absorbed.
Like
you absorb. Yeah. Oh my god.
You can look at things.
Finding the right fucking words to say.
And then you're looking like, oh, that makes sense now, because even now I'm still doing that. I don't know about you. I'm still doing that. Like I see things and I'm like.
I didn't know that. I understand that now.
Yeah, and dissecting it.
But honestly. Again, an in-depth game, a very in-depth game. Mental, you know, the trauma, the mental health illness, and all that. Like very
raw game, and sometimes it can be quite uncomfortable. It can make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, it can. Yeah.
Not even just playing it, just the sounds and the atmosphere of it. It's just.
Oh, we smashed it with the soundtrack and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man, could just.
Yeah.
Come on! It's an absolute superstar.
As soon as I found out that it was still covering the remake, I was like, yes, this is good. This is going to be good. But let's just get into Silent Hill 2. Let's start.
Hey, let's go.
Come on. The protagonist.
Yeah.
Mr. James Sunderland.
Mm-hmm.
What we're going to say,
troubled character.
a very troubled, very
character. I think Mary was his world, but he was actually quite a self-absorbed guy.
Yes.
Really.
Like you said,
What do you
Mary
think?
was, Mary was everything to him, weren't
Oh,
it? And
God, yeah.
but the thing is, though, he must have had some issues before meeting Mary.
Yeah.
There must have been something there, you know, because as soon as Mary's illness overtaken, it was quick.
Quick.
Yeah, as we know, he hit the bottle, didn't he? He hit the bottle.
Yeah.
Going down and down the spiral road, shall we say? And I don't want to like go.
Who is that?
That is Louis.
Oh, okay.
You'll have to bear with, guys, because I do have a house full of
It's fine.
naughty doggies.
It's fine.
But anyway, back to James.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
No, you're all right. No, you're all right. It's real life. This is what we're chatting about. Everything's just a proper chill finger, and you will hear background noises because, like I say, naughty doggies.
Yeah.
But James, very lost soul.
Yeah.
It killed him. Obviously, as I was saying, I don't want to go too much into detail, but I suppose everybody's played the Silent Hill 2 game by now. So, you know, spoilers will...
Yeah.
There will be spoilers!
Alert.
If you've not played the game, there will be spoilers.
Yes.
So, we do know Mary succumbs to, like, this bad illness. And it must be traumatising, because they're both young, weren't they? They were both young people, you know. And
I think it was it like 24?
Yeah, they were pretty young, weren't they? I know James was a bit older, weren't he?
Yeah, I think she was young.
Because they just recently got married as well, didn't they? Were they married?
So.
They were married, weren't they? Yeah, they were married, yeah.
She was Shepherd Sunderland, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was Shepherd Sunderland. And to think you've got your whole life ahead of you, you're going to do all these things to then, you know, everything cut short. Out! To just be cut short like that, honestly, it's just very traumatic, innit?
Yeah,
it's sad. It's sad. And it's not a nice thing to go through. But James is a character. What do you like about him?
He's very, what's the word? Like we just said, he's a lost.
He's nice though, isn't he? He's like,
I think deep down, but he doesn't know how to show it.
Yeah.
I think in a way.
Yeah, it's like he's got a lot of suppressed feelings. In fact, we know he's got suppressed feelings, don't we? Many suppressed feelings.
Come on, let's look at Maria.
Oh God, yes.
Look at Maria. But I think deep down he is a nice guy, but he doesn't, like I said, he doesn't know how to show it.
No.
You know, with Angela, when he does try to comfort her. You know, he's
Another
not a
troubled
bad.
character.
He's not a bad guy.
He's just going through his own shit.
Yeah.
He's going through his own shit, and if you've played the game, you understand, you know, why and stuff. But I do like him. I do like James. I do like him, and I feel for him. And
I feel bad for him.
As soon as you automatically have that kind of, I wouldn't say connection, you know, because I've never been through anything like that. But you automatically connect with the character. He's very likable and things as well, isn't he? So
like you could imagine someone like him in real life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
But he's not my favourite.
No. He's not by far the favourite, but he is a good, enjoyable, playable.
He's a good protagonist.
Yeah, a good protagonist. Yes.
Definitely.
Oh God, we love a good Yorkshire brew. Yorkshire brew all the way.
Banging. But yeah, I think there's much more to him than meets the eye.
Yes, absolutely.
Personally, but Mary was his world, and I don't think he knew how to cope with it. And then when she got so ill, he was like,
it's like a switch.
Yeah. I think there also was a side of he didn't want her to suffer.
Yeah.
I don't know if you think that.
No, obviously, I you know, you see the love and stuff, and you 100%, you know,
but it
that
ground
it doesn't.
him down.
Yeah, it did.
It ground him down.
Yeah. In many ways, like as we'll get to that very shortly.
Yeah.
Maria, you know, fuck knows why I'm doing this, but yeah.
Roll with it, Kirst.
Roll with it. But yeah.
It's James is James. He is, you know, he is a tortured soul, and then obviously Silent Hill brings him there for a reason. Yes,
there is a reason to why he was there. So, getting into a couple more characters. Who's your fave?
Angela. Angela is my all-time favourite, because she is a very, very troubled, tortured soul. Like her existence, she feels is just
That's it's sad. A story is so sad, and it's. I really, honestly feel sorry for her. Really, really, and
so young
to put another character in the Silent Hill, game with somebody else that's suffering
abuse.
It's brilliant, isn't it? It's well written and stuff. I can't find any faults with Silent Hill 2 at all.
No.
Can you?
I can't.
Apart from, they didn't make enough. We wanted to keep playing.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to keep playing.
So I don't we got the one from a Wish side as well.
Yes, that was good.
But Angela, she just tugs at the heartstrings for me. Like,
she's only 19 though, isn't she?
But she comes across so much older.
Yeah.
Than what she is. Her voice, her mannerisms.
She will be a lot older because of the trauma.
Yeah.
Because of what shit she's been through. Like, yeah. Like, me personally, I can't pick a favourite.
Can you not?
I can't pick a favourite. I think.
Is it not one that you're like instantly kind of like drawn to out of that? Is there not someone that you're like, oh yeah, there's just something about them I kind of personally...
I know people say a lot. Pyramid Head, I think. I don't know. I don't know.
Do you think it's because he's so iconic?
It's not the iconic thing.
No.
Everybody's like, I mean, there's a lot of things to Pyramid Head, isn't it? You've
iconic.
got people wooing over him and everything. But because in the game, when you first play the game, he's like it's made to look like he's the baddie, and he's not. He's not. He's not. It's Maria. She's naughty.
She is the one. She's actually the antagonist.
She's the naughty one. See, I do like Maria.
I think she's a good character.
I do like Maria. I do
character.
understand why Maria's Maria. She needed to be in that game. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, of course.
But for me, I'd probably have to say Pyramid Head.
Really?
Yeah, a bit of a saviour kind of thing.
Yeah.
Kind
like
of
a guider.
Yeah.
Because he is guiding James throughout the process of James trying to understand and what he's actually done, because he doesn't know what he's done.
No, he doesn't.
That.
No, suppressed all that. Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I can see where you're coming from with Pyramid Head, because he's, like I said, guiding him.
Yeah.
To redemption.
Now that's the reason why I like because at the end of the day, right? Pyramid Head being put into different games and stuff. Pyramid Head is James.
James is.
It's Silent Hill 2, right? And I know a lot of people fucking sexualise over him, don't they? They all like, oh my god, it's Pyramid Head. No.
I'm trying to think of for instance, what it is. I know what I want to say, but it's verbalising it. So
20 minutes later.
You know, in Homecoming, you've got it is Homecoming with Alex, and he's got his own monster as such, hasn't he? And then obviously all the other, what is it? You've got the Doctor. Is it Fitch?
Yeah, I think it's Fitch. Yeah, it's Scarlet. Yeah.
They have their own kind of.
It's their monster, isn't it? It's that other side kind of thing. Yeah, that kind of
I'm trying to think.
I can't think of a proper word for them.
I'm struggling with that.
Demon.
Yeah.
Demon. They're all like that.
But I think it should be. I think Pyramid Head should be personalised really to James, because of obviously seeing the picture in that Silent Hill Historical Society. That stuck.
Yeah.
That stuck.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
he took it on his for his own kind of a Punisher.
Yeah.
Way.
Yeah. But so I'm gonna have to say my favourite characters.
Fair.
I don't like James though. I don't like James. It's hard, but I can 100% see why you sympathise with Angela.
Yeah. Not
saying thingy, but anybody sympathise with her. She is such a sad, tortured soul, and it's sad.
When she's walking up those stairs as well, I think
the meaning to it.
That scene.
It's another reason why I wanted to do this video, guys, because we wanted to go in depth and talk about everything.
But it's a big
how we see the game. Everybody will see it differently. Yeah. Everybody will play this game and completely see things differently. But me and you pretty much
yeah.
Yin and yang. Is it yin and yang?
Yin and yang. Yeah.
Yin and yang.
Yin and yang. Yes. But I think, I don't know about you, Kirst, but for me, that game, it just hits another level.
Yeah.
Even to this day, it's just, with that, like I said, it is, I think it's mostly everyone's...
It's sad. It's scary. It's like gruesome.
Yeah.
We do know, like, there's a few things that are not going to be in the remake.
Yeah.
And like I said, we're just going to play the game and, make our own minds of it. But I'm still a little bit annoyed because at the end of the day, these things are what make Silent Hill.
It's the symbolism.
There is reasons why Pyramid does the things he does. James sees the things he sees.
Yeah.
Fucking Maria says the things she does and acts the way she does. And Angela, it's the reasons why Silent Hill is Silent Hill.
The little things. It's the little
So
things.
I'm a bit worried as to what will come of the remake, but I'm excited at the same time. I'm excited, but you will never ever be the OG. No.
It won't. It is just legendary. I think it will stick with me.
For the rest of your life?
Yeah, I think it will because it's... But the songs, it just...
Everything.
Like,
and
the
atmosphere, the gameplay, the soundtrack, even just what I said to you earlier, what them bloody noises, that
oh yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? The sound effects, bloody sound effects and stuff. Just that, I'm like, it's like, it's
just can't.
It's brilliant. It is brilliant. Like, that will always be a game that I would recommend to anybody that.
Oh god, yeah. It's the psychological side of it.
It
as well.
is. It's very heavy. It's very heavy. But like I said, everybody's going to interpret and take things differently from the game.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you's pretty much like played it and like, right, we feel this, and we're pretty much, feelings a bit mutual on it, aren't they? But that game, it's just perfection.
Have you got a favourite
Perfection. Favourite part?
Yeah. So like, you've got like the apartments, you've got the hospital.
See, I like the hospital and I like the apartments. They're good. I like them too. Like I said, I can't fault any of the game.
When I said to you about it, I said the prison. When I said to you the prison is my favourite, you were like, oh, weren't you?
Yeah, I was like,
I
was a bit like, whoa.
Because it's getting to that point in the game where he's now realising things.
Things are starting to become clearer, and he's having a more understanding. Things are becoming like you said, I'm probably fucking repeating myself, but it's fine. You can see
it's candid, yeah.
You can see him crawling out the hole
because he's now, like you said, realising. But
yeah.
I think with me, with the prison scene, is where he's jumping down the holes.
Oh, he keeps going.
I love a bit of symbolism. Yeah. I love it. Okay, so he's jumping down the holes. Okay, and it's like he's getting deeper into his subconscious the more he jumps down these holes.
Like peeling away each jump. It's like yes. All these
repetitive.
No, repressed.
Oh.
All these repressed memories are just getting peeled. Each jump's like yeah, and it's just
when you look back, he takes more time. Like the first one, he takes more time.
Yes.
To jump in there.
Yes.
The more holes he goes,
the less
time he's thinking.
Yeah, because he's like clicking on.
Yeah.
This is it. This is what I need to be doing, and yeah.
Oh, just yeah. Have another drink.
Have another drink.
See, we've got this. We've had this all in our heads. And then we're sitting here,
and it's like blah, blah, blah,
and now we're actually trying to.
Because it's not scripted, this, guys. As you can see, everything is just like off the tongue, whatever. And I just thought, with the new remake coming up, there's no better to
fuck it. Should we just throw it out there? What we've seen
with
that?
With it?
With the remake, okay.
Our opinions up to yet of what we've seen about that. I didn't really want to like. We'll just do a little bit of this. I don't want to go too much into it because I want to do something after. But
yeah. From what you've seen. What's the vibe that you're kind of getting?
Graphics and everything looks awesome.
Aesthetically,
the atmosphere, everything's spot on.
The soundtrack,
I'm just not taken back by some of the characters. I'm pretty upset about some of the things that are not in there. These things it's changed it because
it's the little things. That's what we're trying to say.
It's little things, but to us it's the big things. Original fans, the OG fans and stuff. It's just you're taking away the bits that actually made Silent Hill fucking Silent Hill. Mm-hmm. The representation. What things are trying to represent in there.
Yeah.
Bit like, for an example, Pyramid Head with what he does with things in the room, and when you first meet Pyramid Head, when the water's going down and it's going down, the fight between you, what you catch Pyramid Head doing, just little things like that. Yeah. And it's just I can't adapt to change too much. And when the game is already a masterpiece and they're stripping it away and taking things away, I'm not too happy about it. But like I said, I'm going to give it a go, and we shall see. But I am...
If you guys have seen it, do let us know what your opinions are.
Yeah,
as well.
whack it down in comments.
We are very intrigued, but me personally, I just kind of feel it's trying to be...
something different.
Yeah, different.
I honestly get... Sorry to keep putting you in, just while it's in my head, tip tongue. Just get a lot of Resident Evil vibes from it. Now, me, I am a huge Resident Evil fan, as you all probably know. Huge fucking Res fan. My all-time favourite games. But, like, Silent Hill is right up there with it. But
whereas I'm the other way round.
Silent Hill for you, and then Res. So, like, but the love for the games, though, that we've got...
That'll never change.
Yeah, it'll never, ever fucking change.
No, it won't.
But I personally feel a lot of inspiration from Res. I meant like Res 4. Like, fucking Maria, she's looking like Ashley Graham. What?
I got a bit of a Last of Us vibe as well.
Do you really?
I did. I think...
Although you did point out on the trailer, like, a bit like, and I'm like, yeah, because, again, Last of Us is one of my favourites. I fucking love Last of Us.
Joel Miller.
Oh, yeah, darling.
She loves him. But yeah, I got a very, very different vibe from this. And obviously, I know with time, you know, things do change, you know, graphically, which, you know, that isn't a bad thing. But I think you've got to keep that core.
Yeah.
You've got to keep that core meaning and feeling, even for the, you know, the old school players. And I appreciate that obviously there's going to be changes for obviously new players. It's
going to be appealing to new fans and stuff. They're going to want like a new market and new fans, you know, to bring new people in. But at the end of the day, you know, it's us fans that made it what it is today. You know, we all love it and stuff. And why change something when something's already a masterpiece as it is? It's perfection.
Nice.
And it really is. It's well written. I just love it. I can't, like I said, I've said it about 3 or 4 times, I cannot fault anything about the original.
No, I can't.
Apart from, give me more content to play.
Yeah, or it's being longer. You know, if that could go on for ages.
It's good to see the ending. And do you know what I like about the Silent Hills as well? Where you've got different endings.
Now we can be together.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. You killed Mary again?
That wasn't Mary. Mary's gone. That was just something Maria? Maria?
What, James?
I want you. I want you with me.
Are you sure?
Come on. Let's get out of here.
What about Mary?
It's okay. I have you.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill.
Mary, you look so peaceful. Forgive me for waking you. But without you, I just can't go on. I can't live without you, Mary. This town, Silent Hill. The old gods haven't left this place. And they still grant power to those who venerate them. Power to defy even death. Ah, Mary.
The replayability of that, you know, to go back and you'd still pick up on something that you didn't pick up on the first go. Do you know what I mean? Like I said to you in the Pete's Bowl-orama,
yeah,
you know, when he goes near the bottles,
yeah,
he doesn't need that anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's like
yeah. So that. Yeah, so that's come up saying basically. So that's putting two and two together. Going right, James, you had an alcohol problem.
Yeah.
So it's picking up on that.
To cope.
And like when you told me when I'm playing it actually at the start, do you know at the start, guys, where you know James is like instant mirror and whatever, and he walks out and reads up Mary's letter. I will reference that. I'll pop a picture up somewhere of Mary's letter for you to have a little read. And then you told me she's in the back of his fucking car. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You're kidding me?
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? And then like. I'm like, oh my god, it like pulled me in again. Like, no, he's just been in there, and she's there, and what, and then he just fucks off, and I'm like, whoa.
Trying to find out if she's there, but she's actually in the back of the car the whole time.
It's
and also another little bit of trivia.
How deep your subconscious can,
pull you in.
Oh yeah,
in the toilet when he's doing all the whole, you know, am I real? Is this? What's going on? Maria is actually on the poster as you're going out. She's there.
Ooh, little like Easter eggy kind of trivial kind of.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then another bit. Sorry, I want to get started with the trivia.
Get talking, lass. This is what it's about.
Frank Sunderland is actually James's dad,
and he is from
South yeah. So
4.
that is Silent Hill 4. Yeah, the room South Ashfield.
Yeah,
Heights.
that's a good. It's a good.
I know we talk about 2.
Talk about 2.
Yeah, but 4. Obviously, it was again different. They went with a first person view and stuff.
Yeah.
But I actually liked that one.
It was alright. I like getting into it though. I really do like number 3.
3's good.
I think I'm gonna have to cover more Silent Hills here because we can like again like 2 stands on its own. Then you've got your 1 and 3 because they follow on.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got your 4. Like I like. Do you know what? A lot of people didn't like. I like Shattered Memories. And do you know what? Origins. Oh, I loved Origins.
See, I actually preferred watching you play that to playing that myself.
Really?
I don't know. Obviously, it's kind of going back to 1, isn't it? Obviously, showing what happened.
It's like before 1, isn't it? You know, with Origins.
I don't know. It just didn't.
Well, duh.
It just didn't.
It didn't grab you.
No. With me, I'm quite biased. I am quite biased. I'm not gonna lie. I am.
Choose your baby.
It is.
It is mine too.
Team Silent. The first 4 will always be my all-time favourites.
Absolutely.
All my all-time favourites because.
Well done, Team Silent, by the way.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, but they just.
Mwah.
I don't know. It's just after that, it just didn't have the same feel for me anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. It was missing something.
It's because you've already played something as good as that, and then you're like, you expect it. Not expect it. Well, you do, don't you? Think, oh, well, they've done that. What else are they bring?
Yeah.
What good? Yeah.
Next, you know,
yeah.
It just didn't have the same feel for me anymore. I've played them, but
yeah,
it just doesn't.
Anyway, I want to get into it because I know I'm going to love this bit.
Go on.
Let's talk about Maria.
Okay.
Maria. She reminded me of a Silent Hill story. Sorry, let's just get on.
I was thinking, what's going on?
What's going on?
I thought you was going to turn around and do the kind of Maria look. Then I was just like, that's what I was expecting. Then, to be perfectly honest, I really was.
Maria.
Go on.
Maria. She is the way she is.
For a reason.
She's dressed the way she is for a reason. She talks the way she talks because there's a reason. And can we all say what the reason is?
Go on, you say.
Go on, it's James. It's James's.
Repressed sexual urges.
Yes. How did you say that into you? James's repressed sexual urges.
Nice.
Yeah. So there is a reason why, like Bestie has just said, she is the way that she is. I personally see Maria as a kind of succubus. You know, she's everything that James wanted. She looks like Mary, but she is seductive.
Yes, very flirtatious.
Very much so, you know, and just her mannerisms and how she's in the hospital with him. But I don't know. I don't dislike her, but
you don't like her either.
No, I'm Team Mary. Sorry.
But again, she's it's Pyramid Head that's a good guy. She's a bad guy.
But he's made out to be the bad one.
She's there making him looby, carry on in this cycle where Pyramid is like, oh, slap out of it, come on. You know, this is what's happening. And she's like, oh, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But
but she is though, isn't she? But do you know what? What an awesome character though. Because
Yeah.
when you first play it, you think, oh, I feel sorry for her. I honestly thought, Pyramid's bad guy, she's a good guy, she's going to help me get... It's not, it's all the way around.
It's the complete other way
And
around.
and she does, she's...
But, I've got to jump in here. The prison scene is just... chef's kiss.
Brilliant.
For me.
Brilliant.
Because you see so many different sides to this character.
Oh, yeah.
You see, she goes cold. Then you're like, why is she like speaking like Mary? Why has she got Mary's memories? And then she'll go back into that sexual, flirtatious, like, I'm real. If you want me to be like, like it's just so.
I'll be whatever you want me to be, James, because it's you that's fucking created me.
Literally. Yeah. And you'll now. Silent Hill was like made her come to life.
Yeah, exactly.
But that prison scene, honestly, and I like obviously it was how many years ago now? 23.
Yeah.
And I think I was sat and thought, who actually is she?
Yeah.
Who is she then? If she's not Maria, is she Mary? Like, what even is that kind of mind fuck?
Yeah, proper mind fuck.
I actually appreciate that because it makes you look into things deeper. And the game is so deep.
Yeah,
it's so deep.
It's deep, and you take something different from it. Everybody's perspective and opinions and everything is completely different. This is what we feel from the game. This is what we take, and you know, it's like with Maria. She's just so. I don't know. You can at first I didn't read her. I thought she was a good guy. And then when I've replayed and stuff like that and realised she's the baddie and how
the ending
keeps like luring him into this forever ongoing cycle thing. It's just.
But that's like the Maria ending. He's like. But the thing is with the endings as well, you need to do like different things to kind of trigger a certain ending.
So you've got to like look after her, tend to her.
Go back to the room when she's laying down on the bed to make sure she's okay. You know, not let her get hit by monsters, you know, that sort of thing. But you could do that. You could be playing that game and not realise you were doing that.
Yeah.
And then get that ending.
Yeah. Because that's what I like. It's like a surprise. Oh, what am I going to get? It's like a Kinder Egg, isn't it? What am I going to get? What ending am I going to get? I think I've got Maria's ending. I've got one where he walks back through the grave.
Leave.
And I've got one when he texts Laura.
So you've got Maria.
I've got Maria. I've got Maria, Leave, and then I did the one where he walks through the grave.
That is the Leave one.
Oh, that's the Leave. And then
I think you got In Water, didn't you?
I don't know. I didn't get the UFO one though.
No, because you've got to get the blue gem to do that.
Oh, right,
so you've got to go to the blue gem and then do that at certain parts.
Right, well, that's one that I've not done. Because there's 4 endings, isn't there? Or is it 5?
So you've got In Water, you've got Leave, you've got the Maria ending, and then I think there's Rebirth.
Rebirth, is that Laura? Which one's Laura? Is that
no,
Laura?
Rebirth is when you take Mary's body out to that church, you know, with the Toluca Lake.
Oh yeah.
Take her out there, but I'm pretty sure, I don't think we've missed one. I think there's Leave, Maria, In Water, Rebirth. There's a dog ending as well.
That's one with yeah. That's see, that's what I mean. Like I've only got a couple of endings, but it's still like it's weird how if you do the little things, it'll impact your ending of your game. This is what I mean. The game is a fucking masterpiece. It really is. It is such a masterpiece. And
do you have a favourite ending?
Laura, you've put me on the spot.
Sorry.
You're alright.
Sorry.
I personally feel Leave when he walks away through.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Because that is realising, coming to terms, and I mean you cannot fucking
carried out Mary's wishes.
Yeah, he carried out Mary's wishes, and it's like cut. Go on, James. Like I'm not condoning fucking killing you.
No,
but getting in,
we'll
get into that Charlotte.
Why? You can see why.
Yeah.
He did that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you just said, I wouldn't condone that, but you can see.
But I think she asked for it, though, didn't she? Do you think she asked for it? I mean, we can speculate, can't we? We can be a bit thingy. But I think she was. I meant like she was arguing with him. She was getting ill. She was looking for this.
She was bitter because
she was
so ill. She was so young.
Her life was ending, and his were just like he could carry on. I think that's what we're bitter about it. Well, I would be 20 odd years old, and I thought I'm going to have the rest of my life with somebody who I love, and I fucking end up with a disease and die. Yeah, it'd be fucking heartbreaking.
That part.
And I feel so sorry for Mary because she is such an innocent character. She's lovely.
She is.
She's lovely.
I'm Team Mary.
Yeah, I do like Team Mary. I like Team Mary, I really do.
But no, I with that, I think when James is walking down the corridor and then there's the flashback of when she's saying all the horrible things, and I think it is. She's just angry. She's angry. She's like she doesn't want to die. She doesn't want to be ill. She doesn't want all this.
Yeah.
And then she can't. She's like, please don't, please don't leave me.
You're going to feel like that. And plus with medication she's on and things like that.
She's guilty of being horrible to him, and with why he did what he did, I think there's this, part of, he didn't want her to be in pain. Yeah. But on the flip side,
he wasn't thinking rationally, was he? He was just like...
He was a bit selfish.
He was selfish, but he was trying to do the best for what he thought was... He was trying to do the best, what he thought was going to be the best for Mary. And with him, obviously, we all know, at that time, your partner's dying and things like that. I could never imagine anybody going through that. It must be so awful. But to put somebody through that at a young age, whilst they have alcohol issues, not thinking right, suppressed feelings in all urges, whatever it is, yeah, you can see why he thought he was trying to help to end to whatever. So you can, like with James, I've got an understanding. I've got a real understanding with this character, and I can understand why. I don't condone anything, but I can totally not justify, but these are some serious reasons. I don't know. He thought he's seen Mary in pain all this time, and he thought he was helping her by doing that. Do you feel that?
Yeah, but I think the more worse she got, the less he went to go see her, because she was getting so...
She was getting poorly,
with him as well. Because, like I said, she was angry.
She didn't look what she looked like either, did she?
No, she was very much, the disease. I don't think they actually say which disease she had. I think there's speculation on, because of how her face goes. They don't actually say.
I think it's leprosy, isn't it? Is it leprosy?
What, that affects the face?
Yeah. I hadn't a clue. I ain't a fucking doctor.
If you guys know, obviously,
please comment. Let us know.
Let us know.
But right, God, we could just go on all day about it.
I could.
A quick one though. Wow, thingy. The gameplay. What do you reckon to the gameplay? The combat, everything. Just gameplay.
I know you want old tank controls.
I am actually okay with tank controls.
Do you know what? On a personal level,
probably prefer them.
I do.
I'm not bothered. I've got quite a few consoles. I've got from 1 to 5 PlayStations. I've got a Dreamcast, Mega Drive, and so I change a lot when I'm playing different games and stuff. But I think I adapt pretty easy. Being an oldie gamer kind of thing. I think I adapt pretty easy between the tanks and the newer controls. So I'm thinking, but I actually like the gameplay on it though. I like the combat.
And
that's the dog. But please excuse the background noise. So I'm not fussed, and I really do enjoy the gameplay. I enjoy playing as different characters because that's good, isn't it? Well, you don't, do you? You don't play as it. You do play as Maria. Yeah. And then so I really do enjoy the gameplay of it. The actual gameplay, the controls, the combat. The different scenes, different areas. The puzzles are pretty good as well. Yeah. I enjoy the OG puzzles. New ones.
From what we've seen.
OG. New ones. So it's
We'll have to go into the monsters.
Yes.
Because
1 minute.
I've got some stuff.
1 minute. Let me just quickly talk. Eddie and Laura. Let's just give them a little bit of a... Because we've said a few things about Angela. We love Angela. Right? Let's just go Eddie and Laura. Yeah. That's Eddie.
Okay.
Eddie is a very troubled lad, and I feel so sorry for him. But doesn't give you an excuse to do what you do.
No.
So I understand why Silent Hill called him.
Yeah, of course. But also small trivia. Sorry, I love a bit of trivia. If you hadn't already guessed. So do you remember in the prison where you get the 3 tablets to put into the hangman's noose part?
Yes, on the courtyard.
Symbolise those 3.
So
you've got the seductress tablet that is found. No, it's Angela.
Oh, is that Angela? Okay,
that is found in the shower.
But you wouldn't think that would be Angela because she didn't seduce.
No, but it's how it's portrayed is someone. It's a woman. It's a woman, and it's a tablet.
I actually thought it was Maria though. I thought it was Maria. You would, that's why I thought it was Maria.
But it was found in the shower, and typically that's where not so nice things go.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So you've got Eddie's one, which is the gluttonous pig.
Yes.
Which is found in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So Eddie, he's a big guy.
On the larger side, likes his food. I do too.
But the thing is, he uses food as a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
So he uses it to kind of make himself feel better.
Yeah.
And in a way, it's an eating disorder.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, of course it is.
Quite a
comforting
raw
thing.
Subject as well. That's found in the kitchen.
So then that's his.
The other one, I actually can't remember the name of that tablet. That's actually found in a prison cell. And when James goes to leave, he can't leave the prison cell. So that's like James is like locked in his own world. It's the symbolism behind the things in the game. You just wouldn't put that together.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. The graves with their names on and stuff. It's just. Yeah, sorry.
In depth, in detail. There's a lot of detail.
I went off on a complete and utter fucking tangent. Then I'm so sorry.
And that's what we're here for, to talk about it, mate.
That's going to annoy me. What that tablet is called? Is it the oppressor?
It is the oppressor. Yes, it is the oppressor.
Bam! There you
oppressor.
Brain
So we have
memory.
So we have the oppressor,
seductress,
and the gluttons. Yes. So they are the tablets that you do in the prison because you put them into courtyard with noose hanging down, don't you?
Yep. And then, what did you think of the puzzle where you actually go in and you have to find the one who didn't do the crime? The way he pulls that down is like he's going
ready to do it.
himself.
Yeah.
Tangent.
Yeah, that's very. Yeah, I screwed at that when I first played the fucking puzzle. I'm like, oh, which one is it? Which one? Back and forth. I'm like, like I do.
Yeah, it takes some thinking though. It does take some thinking.
It does. And
sorry, Eddie.
No, Eddie, but Eddie as a character in the game. I mean, obviously he's not playable or anything, but I really do feel for him. Obviously, bullying is not nice and anything, but it doesn't give you the rights to do that. So I totally understand why Eddie's character was there at the time when James was there. So it pretty much called these people, didn't it? Kind of thing. You got Angela there. Bless her. Very troubled soul. And
she doesn't realise what she's done either. She doesn't realise.
She went through a lot of sexual abuse.
Killed her brother and
killed her brother and dad because it was a dad and a brother that did it. And really feel for her. Really feel for her. She's only 19 years old, but she looks bloody older than that, doesn't she? So all that trauma and that shit and the abuse that's happened to her. So yeah, I do like Angela. Really do. I like Eddie. I feel for him. Really do feel for him. Obviously I've said my piece about James. We all like James, don't we? I've got a good understanding of him and stuff.
But Eddie, I think, the more he's going through Silent Hill, I think the more
loose the more like
unstable he's getting, when you get to that point when you actually do have to fight him as a boss.
Yeah.
And when James says to him, you can't just go around killing people.
And he's like, what? He's like, it just, you can, each time you see him, he looks more crazy.
Yeah.
Like, his eyes is like, from when you first meet him.
And he's like being sick. He's being sick in a toilet, from what he's just seen. But he's very like, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. And it's like, okay, so you're hiding something. You're definitely, he's not accusing you of anything, but you're definitely hiding something.
Definitely. But yeah, I like Eddie. Do you?
Yeah,
he's all right. He's understanding, feel for him, kind of thing. But like I said, he doesn't.
He's not one that kind of grabs me straight away. To be perfectly honest.
I understand why he's there.
Yeah.
But was the need to have an Eddie in there? Could have done another boss.
It's another thing.
Do you know what would have been awesome if you had to fight Maria? That would have been fucking awesome.
You do, didn't you? The end.
Which bit?
Yeah, you do. So the end depends on the ending. Like you can actually fight Maria as a boss. She's the one. She's actually the one who's in the bed. She dresses up as Mary. It's actually Maria.
Right, no, I thought that's Mary going after you.
No.
Okay, right. I always thought it was fucking Mary. No. See, you learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. Last but not least on character list, little Laura, little cheeky bugger.
Little shit.
Little shit.
But she is pure innocence.
Again, pure innocence, Mary's team kind of thing. lovable character. I think she's so cheeky. I think she's funny. Fuck it. What does she call him?
Naughty, fart face.
Fart face. Fart face. And when she locks him in that thingy, you've got the flesh lips that come down from ceiling. I'm like, yeah. Little shit.
She is naughty, but again, she's very innocent, and she don't see Silent Hill as
what everybody else does. She just sees it as a normal town. She, yeah. So, but what gets me is, why is she there in the first place?
Looking for Mary.
But why is she looking for Mary though?
Because they were in hospital with each other.
So how does she get from where this hospital is to there? They said she caught a ride with Eddie though, didn't they? So this is another thing. Yeah, the white van. So she caught a van with Eddie. So do we think Eddie has like another kind of side to him? Because he's picking random kids up. I mean, who picks a random kid up on the roadside?
Maybe just...
I'm not saying, you don't always think that. You shouldn't always think that, but do you know what I mean? I don't know. If a child, like, I'd be like, no, I'm taking you to a fucking local cop station, mate. That's where you're going, if anything. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
True.
I don't know.
But I think, like, there's obviously the scene in the bowling alley.
Yeah.
When she goes off and he just, like, sits there and just eats.
Carries on eating.
And then she just goes off and just,
yeah.
really...
Just like, no, you could tell there's some, like, mental instability with Eddie, can't you? There's, definitely...
But Laura, it's very sad. I think she was obviously orphaned.
Yeah.
Because Mary was going to adopt her.
She was. Because they didn't have children, did they? She couldn't have kids, could she, or something?
I don't know if she couldn't have kids. I just
think with a disease, wasn't it? Something like that. Yeah, we don't know.
But they were going to adopt.
But again, what we've spoke about today on A Nightmarish Natter, Silent Hill 2 cover, is all what we've taken from it. Yeah. This is purely how the game represents itself to us, and how we take, how we take and find the characters, and things like that. So, and what we think the game represents. Yeah, represents. I've just said that. I'm fucking repeating myself.
It's alright.
But yeah, it is. I love it. It's such a.
Like awesome I said, it will stick with me forever, absolutely forever. Because it like Kirsty said, it can represent so many different things. Like I was 10 when I played that, which you shouldn't really be 10 and playing a Silent Hill game, guys. But
we're talking back in day. I was whacking on fucking Resident Evil when it first came out. So not first come out, the 96, because it was 96 that.
I think it's the most deep.
Well, 98. 98 was number 2. So yeah, it was 96, wasn't it, when it came out? Rest one. Yeah. So a bit older than that. So I did wait a time for that, but I was playing on that. But when Silent Hill 2 come out, it was a couple of years before I got on it.
Did you?
Played Silent Hill 1 though. Yeah. You used to play that on PlayStation 1.
Oh my god, that was next level. I tell you what, like that one. I know it's obviously Silent Hill 2, but it's Silent Hill related. Hey, yeah. That one, just the sounds and that. Like at some points, I had to pause the game and just be like, okay. Let's take a minute.
I don't want to play this now.
Let's gather ourselves for this, and let's just get ourselves together, because I got a bit like, okay, this is a bit...
Need a breather. This is like on edge of your seat kind of shit. Let's just...
Yeah, because it'd make you like jump, like some of the things, like you'd open a door and it's just like a body just strung up there. It's, definitely.
I tell you what I want to talk about next though.
Go on.
Monsters.
Oh.
The naughty monsters.
Very, very good. Very good. Have you got a favourite? Not because Pyramid Head isn't. He is a monster.
No,
but he's
no. I'm classing Pyramid Head as something totally different. Flesh lips.
Would you?
No, not my favourite. But no, they did my fucking head in though in that room. So
it's such a small space.
I mean. You can't fault the fucking OG nurses though, can you? We all, the nurses are like iconic. They're iconic. What are they called? I forgot what they're called. Them ones that you eat and they go...
Line figures.
Yes, they do. They're cool. They're pretty cool. But it's all a sexual representation, isn't it, these monsters? They're not just monsters. You check these monsters out.
What we got? Something.
What, them two with legs on?
Mannequins. Yeah.
It's all like a bit sexualised, isn't it? Nurses, sexualised. What's the other one?
You've got. You've already said lion figures. You've got the mandarins, they're not.
They're sick. No,
they're not, because they're underneath the gratings and they will never get above those gratings. So it's kind of like
different symbolic, different representation. But me personally, what I got from the nurse legs, and flesh lips and stuff, it's a bit sexualized. Does anybody else get that vibe from Silent Hill? Because I definitely do. It's definitely sexual repressed.
Yeah, and it's coming out as in the monsters and how they appear and stuff. With the lion figures, I think, didn't they take inspiration for that from someone walking in a hoodie? They had their arms in a hoodie walking along, but they had music on and obviously weren't taking on the surroundings, and how they were walking is how the lion figure
they did that yeah.
But I also see the lion figure as someone being wrapped up and can't get out.
Yeah, pretty much suffocated. It's that again symbolising the suffocation of all what he's going through. He's suffocated with Mary's diseases, or her being pet. Yeah, exactly. So these monsters represent something. They have some sort of representation, and
100%.
being if it's representing something from James's mind, Mary's memory, who else? It's definitely a representation, isn't it? So
that's an abstract daddy for me.
Do you know what? Abstract daddy, yeah. Because it's Angela's monster. Because it's not his monster.
No.
It's Angela's monster. I probably will agree with you on that, Laura, to be honest. The abstract daddy is... please, love, I'm just doing my video! Sorry, guys. Just my husband in the background. That thingy. We're going to... Oh, God, we've been chatting away for 50 minutes.
Jesus, this is what I mean.
So we could just keep going on.
When you get caught up, when you talk about something like this, you can just go on and on. And we've probably repeated ourselves. Sorry, Kirsty.
No, you're right, sweetheart. Go on.
You just get so... I find with this, you could just keep going and going and going and going. It's just...
You stir up different conversations, and you obviously will word it different, but it's just something that you could just talk... I could talk about this all day and not get bored. And not get bored. It makes me want to go and play it, actually, now.
Yeah,
makes me want to go and play it.
Yeah, 100%. But Abstract Daddy, I'd say, is my favourite because...
It's mine too.
I think, obviously, it's Angela's, monster.
Not that it's because it's Angela's monster or anything. Just they all, I keep saying... I wonder how many times I've said representation.
We'll count it later.
Yeah. Of what it represents.
Yeah.
When I found out what that monster was, I was like, whoa!
Took you back.
Hold on, fucking hell, that's fucking... That's some...
But James sees it differently to how she sees it.
But why are we not seeing it... Right, yeah, sorry, yeah. So we're seeing it as, fucking...
I think
Angela's in there and everything... Yeah. If you see the Abstract Daddy, it represents sexual abuse and stuff, doesn't it? Undercovers kind of thing. So that's what James sees, isn't it? But what she sees...
We don't know. We don't know what she sees.
We can have some sort of thoughts and a bit of a imagination. Obviously it's going to be her and everything.
Yeah,
but to see it like that, to see how James sees it, we must be on that kind of right path to see what she sees. So yeah, so I'm going to be with you on that. The Abstract Daddy is a cunt.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, YouTube or wherever I want to pop this video. Sorry, I shouldn't say the C word. I love it as well.
I love it.
But yeah,
it's so expressive.
He's it's a good.
The room that fight goes on in as well.
I don't think that's going to be on the new one.
I don't.
I've got a feeling that we are not going to see that.
It's all skin on the walls, and all those pistons and things. You can kind of put two and two together with that. And then obviously afterwards
I'm sad now that things like that are not going to be in the remake.
Yeah, well,
because it's not going to. Obviously, we're not wanting. Why not just fucking upgrade and make the graphics better and just leave it as it is? Yeah. I'd be happy with that. But
they've remastered it already, but that we won't go down that rabbit hole, guys, because the remaster is. Something is like Voldemort. We don't really talk about it.
Yes. But if you'd like us to talk about something like that, then let us know. Let us know. But yeah. I wouldn't say something and my mind just went
blank. went blank.
Like,
But yeah, that's my favourite personally.
So
but I think the last boss that you fight, I think is.
I thought it was Mary.
Did
but
there is two where you actually do fight Mary. It is actually Mary, and then she turns into that, the one in the like cage, like upside down, and she kind of.
Again, I think it's whoever James is like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he's going to go with Maria, it's Mary that he's killing because he wants to be with
Maria. And then if he realised that, hold on, it's Maria, she's a bitch. Let's bet
in water.
And then it's Maria he's going for, and he wants to go with Maria.
Yeah.
So I like you say, I think it just depends on the ending.
Yeah. But the cage, like I'm now visualising that last boss. So you've got Maria, Mary, whoever, whatever.
There's the bats and stuff, isn't there?
Moths. Which has symbolism.
Hold on. Weren't the butterflies though in that room?
Yeah, there was.
So then why are they moths?
So moths are also basically death in other cultures.
Right, okay.
So butterflies are rebirth, aren't they? So with butterflies, it starts off obviously as a caterpillar, and then the caterpillar goes into
then
chrysalis,
it evolves in it,
yeah. Whereas moths, even though they look like butterflies, they're not. Like if I get a moth in my house and it keeps like, I just like when they're flying at ya. But moths in other cultures do actually symbolise death
and like an omen kind of thing. Yeah.
So I think that's why in the last boss there are the moths kind of flying about. But I don't know about you, Kirst, but with that last
this is
boss,
why I say it's Mary. That's why I think it's Mary, because she said it's death and omen. Whereas with Maria in that room, which was Maria's, is butterflies. Yeah. I meant something because she's newly born, isn't she? She's newly made. She's got the tattoo, but she's like you saying with butterflies, newly born. Where she is newly fucking mentally made, isn't she? Yeah. So again, different representation of how we interpret stuff. But
that last boss though, just when I look, I'm trying to visualise it now, like in a bed, so trapped and
chained up.
Yeah. But when you look at the figure in there, it actually looks like Mary. Like Mary and Jesus. Like you'd envision Mary, like with the white shawl thing, like the thing like that.
Yeah.
It kind of looks, in a weird way, angelic.
Yes.
Do you see where I'm
I kind of
understand. Like a nun. Like how nuns wear.
Like the head. Yeah.
You'll see what if you see a picture like.
I will reference anything that we've come on up here in editing and
I'll kind of get that
somewhere,
kind of
guys.
Thing, but it's the trapped thing as well, and then obviously it's when the last bit when she's going James, and then obviously he kills her again.
Yeah. And then that's when it's like.
And then you go into whatever.
The light bulb is there. Everything's like whoa, and
comes to the realization to what he's actually done, and then the ending is therefore kind of how he deals with it. Yeah,
it's how you game. It's how you.
Oh, I love that.
You game, and how you do things through the game, and then boom, you've got your ending. So just a quick one before we get up and finish this, because it's like an hour long. Yeah, sorry. Like we say, we can go on. I just really want to hit touchdown base and have a chat with you about the Lakeview Hotel.
Okay.
The room, the video.
What, 312?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you put just go not exactly about running about the actual when he's got the video, he puts it in and he sits down and it's like, oh.
It's heavy. That's a lot to kind of to take on board just after you've seen that. I think with me personally, I don't know if you're going to agree with me. When Laura comes in, I love how when he's explaining to Laura, it's all the sides of grief. I think it's like the 5 things of grief, like accepting, anger, depression. There's all that side to it on that part. But with the video, they actually did tone that down because Mary was actually screaming.
She was.
Mm-hmm.
So because you see him murder her, don't you? He suffocates and stuff. So like when it just everything, like even as you as a player, once you get to that bit and you put the video in and you start watching it, you're like, ooh, fucking hell, because you don't know that he's killed a deer. You don't know. Like when I first played that, I'm like, I'm gonna find Mary. We're gonna that one.
Too happy ending.
And then
not happy ending.
And I'm like, I put that in, and I'm like, honestly, I started crying.
Oh,
When I watched that, when I first watched that and realised what he did, I meant like, I had that understanding, and I went like, you couldn't, I was like, oh, yeah, things like, thought about it, and each time I've played the game more and more, it's been like, everything's like, jigsawed up, connected, connect the dots, everything's like that, and it's made more sense, but...
when you first played, you wouldn't...
but then, when I watched that video, though, and I realised, I'm like, whoa... This fucking game is deep, and it will always have, and it'll always be like...
It'll stick
with me, and how I felt weird. I felt like I've been through something myself playing that bloody game. I would get so emotionally attached, and so, like, drawn in, I'm like... Oh, and I was crying and everything. It is just a fucking masterpiece, and I'm so happy that that game was made, and I've,
I think with Lakeview as well, after he watches the video, it then goes to actually how Lakeview is.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James.
Yeah.
So James is seeing it as to when him and Mary went.
Yeah.
So it's all kind of nice. And,
it's all done up and everything like that. Yeah.
Afterwards, it's very.
It's like everything deteriorates. Do you know what? You can basically see when he's mentally unwell. Well, I mean, he's mentally.
He's broken.
Not there. He's broken, and then it's like the realization of that, and everything's like.
Everything's clear.
All the cotton wool's been pulled from eyes, and everything's like, whoa, this is real fucking life. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
It's all like run down.
So
it's all water, flooded. And I think water does have symbolism in the game as well.
Yes.
Because obviously one of the endings is in water.
In water,
where he just drives off and just kills himself.
And it pisses me off that when you've got to go across that lake. I'm like, where's the light? Where's the light? But again. Trying to reach at, he's just on that continuous journey through Silent Hill to get from, oh my god, everything, what's going on, to like, oh, fucking shit, really, what have I done? This is, So, the game's a heavy game,
It's definitely that. Curse.
Yes, it's definitely a heavy game, and it will always
be
one of my all-time faves. Of the Silent Hill franchise. So Konami, thank you so much. Team Silent, thank you ever so much.
Legendary.
Awesome. Especially for its time though.
Oh god, like you know, Sato done all of those CGIs, and it's just like the actually making those characters, and you get to a point where you're like,
it feels real life, doesn't it? Yeah, it's the cutscenes are amazing. I love them.
Like, seriously, how the imagination to come up with something like that is amazingly brilliant.
Yeah, the team are awesome. It's only a small team as well, isn't it? Team Silent.
So the first one, it was a small team, but when they found out Silent Hill 1 went so big and it was so popular, they then got a bit of a bigger team.
Yeah.
But they kept the three, obviously, Sato, Yamaoka, and I think was it Ito?
I'm not sure.
Who done the monsters, but they kept the main three guys.
Yeah.
And and then obviously we were gifted with this.
Some cool talent, some cool imagination, some awesome
imagination. To think of some of the stuff, it's just like,
it's awesome. We could just keep going and going and going.
Literally,
but we just thought we'd come on and natter away about Silent Hill 2, and now the brew's gone, or else we'd have carried on. Cheers for that. I think this has been an awesome, I don't know why I'm doing that, but yeah, an awesome episode for Nightmarish Natter. Sorry,
it's been kind of like chill.
Like after this, when this goes
like
thinking, we're going to be like,
she said that. Oh, she said that.
I should have said this. I should have said that. I should have
should have worded it this way. And it's just like,
we're just flowing with it, guys, and this is how we
roll. It's how we roll.
It's how we roll. And we just wanted to come on and make episode 2 all about Silent Hill and how we love it, really. How we interpret the game and whatever. I do apologise if there's something we've missed out, but maybe if we've missed anything out, let us know, and we might do an episode 3 on it.
I know, she is the master over here.
Oh no, we're both we are masters. We are master Silent Hill.
Legendary.
Absolutely legendary. So then, guys, are you happy with that? Are you okay?
I am happy.
I know we could keep going. Right?
I'm happy. We may even have things later on that we may pop into my
Pop
mind,
in, yeah.
Yeah, I've had fun. Have you had fun?
I love a good sit down and a bit of a chinwag with a brew and talking about all things gaming, especially games that we love. Yeah. I'll do this all day, every day.
It just holds something so much to me. See, I want to carry on now. It like even the soundtrack. Like the soundtrack, I was saying to you earlier on.
I was like, I've done some editing, pre-editing, fucking bits and bobs edited for all this to be together.
Yeah.
And some tunes are playing, and she's there like, I've got goosebumps, and I'm like, yeah, the game gets you, everything gets you, and I'm like, I'm looking around, she's like, I've got goosebumps. Like,
honestly, but that song,
spine tingling.
That theme of Laura, it is so emotional, and there's no singing in it. But it just, I don't know, it just gives me goosebumps, and it's just, it just hits you in a different way. Yeah. The soundtrack is just
amazing. Just amazing. So if any of you guys have not played Silent Hill 2 OG, don't know what you're doing, go play. Go play. Go and play that before you even dream of playing the remake. Please.
That is our advice to you. Okay?
Go and play.
Play the original, then play the remake.
You've got to play that, please. So then, guys, I think we're going to wrap this up.
Yeah.
So if there's anything we have missed, or anything you'd like to know on our opinions to do with Silent Hill 2, or anything Silent Hill, let me know in the comments. Also, go give me a follow on all of my other socials. They shall be at the end. And I hope you all have a nice day, evening, night, morning, whatever it is where you are, and whenever you're watching this, leave a little like, even a cheeky comment. Support is very much appreciated.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. I've ended up here and I've ended up down here. It's this chair. I need a new one. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching episode 2 of Horror Fanatics Nightmarish Natter. Fist bump. And please give my girlie a bit of a what should we say? A bit of a
just put some hearts in the comments like that. That would make my day.
No, and from me to you, thank you so much, bestie, for jumping on with episode 2 of Nightmarish Natter.
You're so welcome. Cheers.
So
again. Hey.
Come on, fart face.
Let's
go.
I didn't crack that then. I was thinking, oh my god, is that going to
It's already cracked. It's already cracked.
No,
I
that's a
love
brand
that
new
though.
one though.
Peekaboo.
That's
Oh god, it fucking too apart from bloody old
but
bindings.
still, you know.
Anyway, guys, see you later, fart faces. Bye.